Hello, welcome to Jade Kind Gaming. My name is Adam, and today I'm going to be unboxing the One Ring starter set. One of my early videos on this channel was opening up and taking a look at the first edition of the One Ring when it was published by Cubicle 7. Yep. Well, it is now owned and published by Free League. I picked it up along with the starter set. I never played the first one. I've actually not yet played Adventures in Middle-earth, which I got as well, in a system that is more familiar with me. I don't know if I'll ever get to this, but it looks so beautiful, and I wanted to support it. So we'll take a look here. The One Ring starter set by Free League. Like whether I play the game itself or just get inspired by art and enjoy it that way. Back of the box. It seems that this has Shire related information to get you started. Play as some hobbitses. This box feels sturdy. Oh! Okay, so the box is sturdy to the point that it's got rules inside. Conditions, degrees of success, die roll modifiers, rusting, useful items, distinctive features. So yeah, there are rules inside of the lid of the box. There is a games catalog. And, oh look, a snack! Oh, no, it says not to eat the silica gel. Thought they were including a snack here with this. A desiccant package, I should say. We got some dice. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 with a little symbol there. And there are 6 of those. We've got a couple of the D12s, which I think are misprinted. I don't know like specifics, but I think like maybe it's supposed to be a 1 instead of 11 or something. I'm not really sure. But I know that they sent whatever some letter, basically, or whatever contact from the Kickstarter campaign where I backed it, and they're like, "Hey, this is messed up. We'll fix it. Here's how to use it between now and then." So, but D12s. We got cards. Which I'll have to open up. We got dagger, and rolls for that. Cudgel, short sword, sword, another sword, a long sword, short spear, spear, great spear, axe, club, long hefted axe, great axe, attic, bow. Oh, let's look at the bow. The simple bow is not very different from a hunting bow. It never measures more than 5 feet in length, so as to be strung more quickly. 3 damage, 14 injury, 2 load. Combat proficiency bows, notes, ranged weapons, special damage, heavy, blow, and pierce. Great bow, leather shirt, leather corselet, mail shirt, coat of mail, helm, buckler, shield. Great shield. So you got some cards with information for equipment and art on the other side. What are these? They are all the same. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 6. Let me just do something. Let me just. I was pulling things out here because I'm like, the back of the box will have information, but also, look at this map. The bottom of the box has a beautiful map on the inside. That's lovely. I like that. Anyways, this is what I'm looking for. Like, this will tell me 6 double-sided journey, roll, and combat stance cards. Okay. So, I have things like close combat, defensive, all close combat attacks aimed at you lose 1d. Your attack rolls lose 1d for each opponent engaging you. Combat task, protect, companion, battle. Close combat forward. Attack rolls gain 1 die. All close combat attacks aimed at you gain 1 die. Combat task, intimidate foe. So it's different, I guess, combat styles. And then we get our journey rolls. Guide. So a scout is in charge of setting up camp, opening new trails to explore. A guide is to roll travel. For a marching task is in charge of all decisions concerning route, rest, and supplies. There can be only one guide. So it's saying, what role are you doing while traveling? So they're just little quick reference. Seems. This is one of the reasons that I got this. This is a big part of why when I'm like, I don't know if I will play the game or not. I was like, but I do want to own it. Nice quality paper. Big map. Lost Realm of Aranor. The Shire. Rivendell over here. Looking for Brandywine Bridge, Bree, just some recognized locations. Isengard. And on the other side of it is the Shire. South Farthing, East Farthing, West Farthing, North Farthing. But it is a beautiful map, and it is a big draw for why I wanted this box in the first place. Okay, back to where we were. And so we got our pre-generated character sheets. Drogo Baggins, got your stats, skills, information about them. Esmeralda Took. Art. Lobelia Brace Girdle. We got Paladin Took the second. Primulda Brandy Buck. Rurimic Brandy Book. Oh! Okay. And we get Balin, son of Fundin. That one I'm not as confident in pronunciation. Balin. Dwarf of Durin's folk. Okay, okay. This takes place, is set between the time Bilbo went on his journey and the events of Lord of the Rings. So it's in between there, so. Oh, we got, Bilbo Baggins. Fair enough. Alright, and then we get some books. Just a quick through this one is The Adventures. The conspiracy of the Red Book is in the Red Book. Introduction. Something about hunting treasure. Epilogue. So epilogue here, which means Most Excellent Fireworks, is a separate story. We're already onto another one? Yeah, epilogue, so Involuntary Postman. To Soothe a Savage Beast. Bit of a longer one. So you get a few little adventures there to go through in the Shire. The rules might be helpful to some. And I'm noticing no table of contents. So, obviously, the full book had it, but example of play, the Shire, structure of the game, action resolution, characteristics, which I suppose doesn't... that art. Which I suppose doesn't have to have anything about actually making a character, since I think this is based on using pre-generated. But, so that trims things down a lot, I'm sure. But otherwise, yeah, basic version of the rules of the game. And the Shire, which I hope has table of contents. No. Which is particularly sad because this one, the difference is this is just like a setting guide for the Shire, which is useful because that's where the starter set is set. But also, if you want to go there with the full game, this has your information, your geography of the Shire, with a small version of that map that we have the big version of. Oh, and then they break it down to each of the zones. The West Farthing, for example. In gossip tables. Gandalf gossip table. Ooh. The elves. See, things like this. And there's art like this in the core book too. But this is the thing that got me to... I'm like... that is beautiful. This is art for, like, in a game? How is this art in a game? How is that not art in an art museum? Old Forest. On Tom Bombadil. On a merry fellow. And then we got Goldberry, the River Daughter. Old Man Willow. So that's cool. It goes that far out. But it is beautiful. It is definitely, we'll say, much more simplified version of the rules from the full book. Although the book also has a lot of setting information in it. It has all character creation, but there's just a lot more, obviously, in the book. But the starter set lets you get started play some hobbitses, and things that it includes that you don't get with the full book are the map. You get the dice, which you otherwise generally... I mean, you can just know which symbols are instead supposed to represent the... I think it's like the rune... Is it the rune of Gandalf? I think. And then the Eye of Sauron are what the separate symbols on there are. If I remember correctly, it's been a long time since I've considered playing the old version, the older edition, and I've not yet read this one. Just looked through at the pretty art. So it includes the dice, which you'll need either way. It has little journey and combat guides. It has cards for equipment. Just little quality of life improvements, and the dice you'll need anyways, and it gives you info on the Shire. And it's pretty. I don't know, I'll just sort of express, like, this is a thick paper that the map is on. I am pleased, I'll say that. But I will link down below where you can pick it up if you are interested. If you have played it, or really the first edition either for that matter, let me know your thoughts and opinions, because it's a game, you know, I got the first edition and I never got around to putting in the effort to learning the rules, and I'm like, I got this one and I don't know if I will or not. Maybe someday, but if you got anything to say about it, let me know. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.